What are the chances of surviving one atomic bomb? Slim to none. 80,000 vaporized in a blink. Firestorms swallowing streets. Bodies turned to shadows on walls. Now imagine surviving two back to back. Same guy, same hell. This is the story of Tsutomu Yamaguchi, the only man who walked away from Hiroshima and Nagasaki. How? Let's dive in. Meet Tsutomu Yamaguchi, 29-year-old engineer, draftsman for Mitsubishi. In August 1945, he's on a work trip in Hiroshima. Japan's deep in World War II, losing bad. Cities already battered by firebomb raids. Tokyo, 100,000 fried in one night, but Hiroshima, quiet so far. No one suspects the monster coming. Tsutomu's wrapping up business, thinking of home in Nagasaki. August 6, 1945, morning in Hiroshima. Tsutomu's grabbing a final meeting with colleagues, joking about the heat. Then he spots it, a single American B-29 bomber, cruising high, no escorts. Weird. It releases something, a bomb on parachutes, gliding silent. Tsutomu's old Navy training kicks in. Air raid. He dives into a rice field ditch, 3 kilometers from the city center. Fingers cross his eyes, thumbs plug his ears tight. Praise. Second stretch. Flash. The sky ignites, brighter than 1,000 suns. Heat wave hits, skin blisters instant like touching lava. Then boom! Shockwave roars, lifts Tsutomu like a toy, slams him 10 feet into mud. Ears pop, ruptured drums, eyes seared blind. World goes black, silence deafens. When vision flickers back, hell awaits. 2 miles from ground zero, close enough for death, far for a fluke. Hiroshima, gone. 70,000 dead in the flash, more in the firestorm. Winds 1,000 miles per hour, whip flames into a devil's roar. Streets, carpet of charred meat, skin sloughs off like wet paper. The woman next to him, vaporized, no trace. Tsutomu staggers up, arms raw blisters, face swollen purple, blood trickles from ears. He finds his colleagues, one okay, one dying. They rip shirts for bandages, wrap him mummy tight. No hospitals, no escape. Thousands scream, then choke on ash. But Tsutomu thinks home, Nagasaki. Next day, August 7th, he boards a train. Windows frame the nightmare. Black craters scar earth. Body piles rot in sun. On August 8th, back in Nagasaki, finally, his wife sees the bandages and gasps, "What happened to you?" The hug hurts like fire on his burns, but he holds on. His little son clings tight. No clue about the nightmare dad just escaped. Tsutomu whispers bits of the horror, but there's no time to heal. On August 9th, he drags himself to the Mitsubishi office, still wrapped up, ears buzzing like angry bees, sits down with his bosses for the report, starts spilling it. "Hiroshima, sirs, a crazy new bomb. It dropped right over us," and flash, the room lights up white, blinding just like Hiroshima. Tsutomu freezes. "No way! It followed me here." Glass shatters everywhere, flying like deadly rain. The ceiling cracks but holds. Why didn't it end him? Simple, it's his luck. Nagasaki's hills blocked most of the blast. The office, built tough with reinforced steel, and get this, his own story saves the day. The bosses, hearing his Hiroshima tips, dive under desks fast, eyes covered, ears plugged. They copy the survivor. Boom! The shockwave hits hard, shaking everything. Windows gone, fires flicker outside. Tsutomu jumps up. "My family!" He races into the chaos. Mushroom cloud rises over the bay like a second angry sun. 40,000 people gone in that flash. Flames eat wooden houses. Black rain pours. But he pushes home, wife and son, cut by flying glass, drenched in fallout, but alive, breathing. He drops beside them, exhausted. 2 bombs just 3 days apart. One guy who beat the odds twice. Aftermath, apocalypse doubled. Hiroshima, 140,000 total dead by year's end. Radiation-chewing survivors slow. Nagasaki, 80,000 gone. Cities, rubble ghosts. Tsutomu, body betrays. Burns, fester infection. Radiation sickness hits. Vomiting blood. Hair sheds in fists. Skin peels sheets. One ear, dead forever. Deaf silence. Wife battles fallout cancer. Kids, tainted genes haunt later. He died in January 2010 at the age of 93. 2 bombs wiped cities, hundreds of thousands ash. One man walked from both. Survival stranger than any fiction. What odds beat that? If brutal tales like this hook you, smash like and subscribe. Drop thoughts below. Could you survive one? Bell on. Stay alive out there.